May 9th, 2026. I don't have my microphones somewhere else, so I might be a little bit louder. It's technically May 10th because it's like 2 a.m. I've uploaded the new episode of Shenanigans. It's great. I also made a little video to go along with it. Is it? Yeah, it's basic editing stuff. It's nothing special. It's a little goofy, but that's fine. That's the idea. Um, I listened to all of the whole discography of Old Cave Town. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'll have to double check. I'm pretty sure I did though. So tomorrow I'm finishing the whole discography, so I could just not be a poser. I've been getting recommended on my YouTube feed just a bunch of his old videos, which is something I find really funny and cool. Um, Tomorrow, me and my friend are going to take photos for the like I wouldn't say covers or posters, but they're kind of both. The covers of each episode, right? Not a thumbnail. There's no thumbnail, sadly. The thumbnail that will be drawn by Sparky, who I think I mentioned this, is officially under my peril. Ladies. Sparky's officially my artist. Like I put bro in my bio and everything. Butter's fine with it. I checked with Butter because he's my boy, and I was like, "Yo, you good with this?" And he's like, "Is Sparky gonna be involved in Waitlist?" I'm like, "No." It's like, "All right, it's fine then." I'm like, "Sweet." Since Butter doesn't care all too much for shenanigans, which is fine. He doesn't need to. He doesn't. He doesn't like join in until CJ joins in the character. So what else? Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna go take those photos, and then over the next few days I'm just gonna be posting that as like reels slash photos or whatever, and that will occupy the next 5 days of posting. I also have a few other ideas for like goofy TikToks to post, but it's like as in I have to film it and I have to make it and I have to. It's not a hard thing to do. It's just like, you know what I mean? Because I have to find it. Like right now, it's 2 a.m. My brother just came home from a party. That's why I'm up. But right now it's 2 a.m. and I'm just like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? And I don't have that much time in my life to really like film these sort of things. And if I lived alone or had like a roommate who also had ridiculous sleeping hours, that would be great. So I could like film whenever. But I live with my parents, and they're normal people. They're not nuts like me who go stay up at random hours. Like I've got a really bad work schedule. Work as in well, this work, not like job work. I have a job, but I have a really bad work schedule, as in, like, I don't let myself sleep until I've finished everything. And it's like, well, yeah, but yeah, it makes sense until it's fucking 4 a.m. And I'm still like, typing away. I'm like, that and I'm a heavy sleeper. I really, really need sleep, otherwise, I don't function well. And, like, I sleep on the regular, like, 6 hours. Ugh, that's not great to admit out loud. I sleep like generally around 6 hours, and I can feel that I'm not at my full potential, and I know that during the summertime, for example, because I'm out of school, I am a lot more energetic and I am a lot more willing to do like a bunch of things. Um, yeah, I've I think I've like found a good way to channel my creativity properly. It does annoyingly involve me having to be at home and like certain conditions to be right. But if I'm well fed, one. Sorry, I keep. It looks on the camera like I'm looking to the side. I'm just looking at myself. I have to be well fed, so I have to have eaten something. I have to have already worked out that day, or like done general exercise, and I need to be listening to some good music. Good music. It usually means Cape Town, but I mean, no. But for example, I've been like when I'm doing general work that's not specific writing, then I just listen to like whatever. I have a playlist. I'm going through Cape Town stuff right now, but that's just for now. I'll get sick of it eventually, probably. So, I have a playlist that I listen to, and it's just, general stuff. And then when I'm writing, I need to get in the headspace of the character. So I have a specific playlist for each of them. So I listen to a bit of that. And now either I'm going to write while listening to it, or I'm going to listen to a bit of it beforehand. And then when I sit down and write, I listen to white noise. That's easiest to do, for example, with Casey. Casey's very like tricky because she's so much different. Like all the characters are very different to me, obviously, except like maybe Cat, but even then, they're all very different to me. And so it comes down to like how well I can act as X character. And I've got experience in theater and stuff. I can do that pretty well. But it's pretty you gotta be focused. And for a character like Vinny, it's a lot easier like when I'm listening to hip hop, R&B, that sort of stuff, then I can get into his headspace because he's that kind of guy. He listens to this shit while he's working. You know what I mean? Casey, she's more relaxed. She listens to outside. She listens to music, but when she listens to music, she focuses on the music. Cat, I don't know what he's doing. He is outside. He is not. Canonically, he would never tell these stories. He's just narrating it because I said so, right? But yeah, it's that sort of thing. This is fun. This is cool. The other day, I went to an audition. Long story short, I went to an audition. I got like my mom got an email for some casting call for the Robin Hood series on MGM Plus. I've never heard of MGM Plus beforehand, by the way. Like I've maybe heard it once, but I never realized it was a streaming service and that they make TV shows. But there's a casting call because they're filming season 2 here, and I think I remember they filmed season 2 last summer. No, season 1 here last summer, and they need extras. So me and Butter, we went up and we're like, hey, they want some. And I feel a little stupid because they did headshots and then they did a little video, and I didn't really know what to do in the video, and so I was like, so what do I say? And the lady there, she was just like, oh, she's like basic stuff about yourself and like, how old you are, your name, what school you go to. And the thing is, what school I go to does not define me at all. But I listened to her because it's my first time. I've never done headshots. I've never done that sort of stuff. So I listened to her. I was like, all right, shoot, why not? I'll do it. And I said, hey, what's up? Shh, you did not hear that. I said, hey, what's up? I'm Bread. Hey, what's up? I'm Sourdough Bread. I don't fucking know. Hey, what's up? I'm Sourdough Bread. Sorry, that I just said my name out loud on the chat. I'm gonna edit it out. I'm gonna edit it out. I'm not. I don't really want that out there. Sorry. Uh, I was like, hey, I'm Sourdough Bread. I'm 18 years old, and I go to Aviation Academy Belgrade. And it's like, oh, that's not me though. And Butter told me about how he said a bunch of things. Oh, I like to draw. I like to do this. I like to do that. And I'm like, all right. Somebody's got a better chance, and it's not me. And So I'm a little disappointed at that, and I feel, a little bit annoyed I didn't talk about that. But it comes back to the fact that I haven't really like I've separated bread and like my actual self too much because I love I love being bread. It's great. It's fun. And I want to be known as bread, but then when I get in situations like that where I have to be like, hey, I'm sourdough. It's like, I it's tricky to kind of separate the two because I don't want to be the idiot who in the video talking to casting directors. Hey there, my online name it's bread. Why? Long story. You know what I mean? So I don't want to look like an idiot, but then I end up looking like an idiot because I'm too worried. I think I got self-esteem issues, dude. What happened? I used to have an ego. Goodness gracious. Thank you for watching. Oh, bye bye.